I had an old iPhone lying in my house, unused. It was an iPhone SE and I bought it back in 2018. So it's almost 5 years now. My son used to watch YouTube videos in it and install games in it. But since we haven't been using it for long, I forgot the passcode. Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. Today I'll be talking about how I reset the iPhone's passcode by erasing all the data being blind and visually impaired. If you think it can't be done being blind, you are wrong. It can be done. It is a bit of a tedious process, but definitely it can be done. So let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is to connect your Wi-Fi. If your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi, that's well and good. If it is not, make sure that you can get it connected to the internet. Use a mobile network which has an internet connection. In my case, we didn't even have that because I had changed the home broadband service provider, and so the password had also changed. This iPhone was connected to my previous modem but not the new one, so the Wi-Fi was not available. And since I didn't know that I needed to connect it to the internet using a SIM, I didn't proceed with that option as well. So what I did was I tried multiple passcodes, and each time the phone would freeze, ask me to try again after 15 minutes, then after 1 hour, then after 24 hours. And I think after multiple, at least 20 failed attempts, the phone locked. It went into security mode and it just said that iPhone is unavailable. And yes, all these steps are accessible with screen reader, voiceover, and if any step is not accessible with screen readers, I will tell you which step it was. So that's when I couldn't do anything, that's when I started searching on the internet and Apple support community on how to unlock the iPhone when someone forgot the passcode. So there were several options: connecting it to the Mac and going to the recovery mode. That was a tedious process and I didn't want to do it. So the next step was to log into iCloud from another device and then erase the data. Since this iPhone was unused, it had no critical data and no backups were there. So I thought, why not erase it and use it as a new phone. So that's when I took out the MacBook. Me and my son started using the MacBook to log into iCloud.com. It was accessible with screen readers. I logged into the iCloud account which was used in the same iPhone. I logged into iCloud. Two-factor authentication. The code used to come up in this device, in this iPhone, which is now unavailable. So I had to try another two-factor authentication method and I got it as a text message in my phone number. I was able to log into iCloud.com and the website was definitely accessible with screen readers because it is an Apple website. I think the URL is appleid.apple.com, and at the bottom of the page there is a menu which is called Find My Phone, Find My Devices, something like that. Click on it, find the device. My iPhone was listed there. So there was an option to erase the data. So it'll ask for your iCloud email address and password some more times, I think 2 or 3 times, and it said that it will erase the data once this iPhone gets connected to the internet. So I proceeded with all the steps in the web browser in iCloud.com and created a request to erase all the data in this iPhone on my MacBook. So that was the part that I did with my MacBook. And then I took out my SIM card. It had an internet connection and I put it in this old iPhone. Immediately after that, there was an option to erase the data and it started erasing. The Apple logo appeared, and when it restarted, voiceover could be again enabled by triple clicking the home button. Now there is a home button because this is an old iPhone. So then I was able to set up it as a new device starting from scratch and set a new passcode, and the device is ready to be used. So that's how you can reset your iPhone's passcode if you forgot it completely, being blind. This podcast is about assistive technology and developing entrepreneurial skills for the blind and vision impaired persons. If you find these episodes helpful, consider subscribing to the show. Press on the follow button or the subscribe button depending on which podcast player that you are listening to. You can also get in touch with me by visiting manisblind.com/contact. So on that note, I'm signing off. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.